Hey, this is Tom at Talon Guitar Works. I'm a repair facility in Southwest Florida. I'm also an OEM builder. And today I want to talk to you about the money you're actually going to spend on that cheap guitar you're going to get off Amazon. And I'm going to go from, the head of the guitar all the way down. The first way you know you're going to get ripped off on one of these guitars is they list the guitar by how tall it is. They'll say it's a 39-inch guitar. No luthiers say it's a 39-inch guitar. They'll refer to it as a full-size guitar, and they may refer to it as a short scale guitar, but they're not going to say, oh, it's 39 inches. The scale length on the guitar, and the scale length is basically from the nut of the guitar to the bridge, and that's the scale length. And usually the acceptable scale lengths for regular guitars are 24.75, 25, 25.5. You start getting above 25.5, you get a lot of string tension. You get below 24.75, and your strings start acting like spaghetti. So that's how that goes with the scale lengths. And so I'm going to go over some stuff that it's going to cost you when you get one of these $80, $90, even $160 guitars, especially if it's got an amplifier thrown in or a bunch of other shit. You're going to get hosed. Here's the real cost. And I'll give you the stoppers that just make it complete junk also. All right, the first thing you're going to find out is the tuning machines. The tuning machines that go in these little holes are real sloppy, or they're slipping and the guitar won't stay in tune. All right, so to replace those $17 tuning machines, it's going to be about $49. Okay? And somebody's going to go, well, I could get tuning machines for $26. Off the same website you got that guitar? Think for me. Work with me here. A quality tuning machine that's going to last is going to be about $49. Tuning machines could go all the way up to $150 depending on what you get. But quality set that's going to last you, 49 bucks. All right, the next thing is the nut, right? That's this thing right here. If the nut has to be replaced with a plastic nut, that's going to be $15. If it's got to get a bone nut, and you want a bone nut's $50, handmade bone nut. That's what every luthier on the planet charges, if not more. Okay, the next thing is all these frets, and people go, oh, it's nice and smooth on the edges, but then they start rocking frets in here and they go, well, some of these frets are clicking, they're high. Well, now we need a fret level and dress on this guitar. And what that does is the luthier is going to straighten the neck of the guitar using the truss rod at the end. And he's going to tape off the fretboard. And he's going to use a sanding beam to level all the frets to the same height, so there are no high frets. Because if I press down on a string on this fret, and this fret is higher, this is the note I'm going to get, not this one. Right? So a fret level and dress, I know what I charge. I'm pretty cheap. I've been doing them for a while. I can knock out a fret level and dress in about 2 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Standard right now is about 150 bucks. I'm less than that. All right. So it needed a fret level and dress. Now the fret level and dress could be because the neck radius, the fretboard radius is wrong. We don't even want to get into the neck you got on the guitar needs a refret because it needs a new radius. Go with the fret level and dress, cut your losses. Next thing we're going to get to is the neck alignment. And this is where a lot of people building kick guitars make mistakes. And you notice I put the neck on there, the pickguard fell off naturally. Don't worry about that. But if this neck isn't center aligned down here to the center of the bridge, you're going to have string runoff on one side and you're going to have the strings way in on the other side. And these necks, if you're looking at what I'm doing up here, I can move this neck quite a bit. Now, if your neck is misaligned on a bolt-on neck, what has to be done is the neck's got to be taken off. The holes that were put in to screw the neck in have to be filled with dowels. The dowels have to be trimmed. The neck's got to be set back in, aligned properly, and marked for the new holes to drill. All right, that's going to cost you about 80 bucks. If it's a set neck guitar, and that means the neck is glued in, or it's a neck through guitar, and there's a misalignment between the neck and the bridge, you may be able to move the bridge. It's going to cost you probably $140 to do that. And everybody looks at you weird when you say these numbers out loud, and you're like, they're like, but I only paid $70 for the guitar. There you go. We're getting it now. If you paid $70 for the guitar and it needs $240 worth of work, what's that telling you? Work with us now. You know, because people get pissed at luthiers. They come in after Christmas and they go, well, this guitar's not right, and my daughter or my son's guitar teacher says it needs this, this, and this. You check it and you go, yeah, it does. And you tell them how much it's going to be, and they're like pissed at you because your magic number isn't below $70. And it's like, I can't help you. So right now, just with that, I've got 49 and 15, that's 60, we'll call it 65, and 215 and 80 is 295, and 140 is 430. All right, so $430 worth of repairs right there on just what I listed, including buying the new parts. Yikes. You know, you got to think about it. On today's economy, a set of quality guitar strings is about $9 or $10 on MSRP. You might find some deals, get them cheaper, or buy them in bulk. If your guitar is less than 10 packs of guitar strings cost, you're getting in the danger zone. What do I recommend? I recommend manufacturers that offer a wide array of guitars. Fender, Gibson, Epiphone. Gibson's not going to have anything on the lower end, but Epiphone will. That's part of Gibson. Ibanez, Yamaha. These manufacturers aren't out there to burn you with your very first guitar. And I hear people say, well, I'm getting my son or daughter their first guitar, and I want to see if they like it first. Well, if the guitar is so bad, and I left setup off here, and let's say the guitar just needs a setup. The strings are a mile off the fretboard, super hard to play. If it's a hardtail guitar, it's 50 bucks. If it's got a tremolo on it, you know, a whammy bar, then it's going to be 60. If it's got a Floyd Rose locking trem on it, it's going to be $75 just to set the guitar up, including strings. Buy a quality guitar. Buy something that's got a warranty. Buy something that you could send back and say, it ain't getting it. You know, these websites spring up all over, and YouTubers spring up out of nowhere every year saying, this is the best $80 guitar I've ever bought. And they're all shit. They are. Maybe the company sent them that unicorn guitar that's out there that's perfect. Highly doubtful. You know, the number of them we see that are junkers are just amazing. Most of them are junkers. And the parts can't be salvaged off them because they're junk parts. Now, I haven't even got into the electronics are bad on the guitar. It's got a bad ground wire or anything like that. I just went over the geometric type areas of the guitar where physics is implied and it's like, well, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. And just to get the guitar to sound correctly, these have to be replaced. So be a smart consumer. Don't buy junk. Don't think you're getting a great deal, because you're not. Because I know you're not going to go out and buy a brand new car that only cost $1,000, are you? No, never happened. Or you're not going to go buy a brand new house that was only $550, are you? No, it's not going to happen. All right, so be a smart consumer. Do your homework. Read. If you read the reviews, and all the reviews sound like somebody wrote them that speaks another language other than English as their first language, or it sounds like they were written by AI, guess what? Those are shill reviews. Go with known companies. Go with a good, if you buy an electric guitar right now, just the guitar, bottom of the line from the main manufacturers without a sale, because you might find a sale, you get them down to $189, but about $200 to $285. That's what the cost of guitars are right now. And I'm not even talking about acoustic guitars with all the no-name brands, but on an electric guitar, $285. That's what you're going to get hit for. I'm going to hear people say, I can't afford that. Well, stop buying fucking double frappuccino lattes every day at Starmagunks, because you got to have expensive coffee. Cook coffee at home. Save some money. Buy the kid a decent guitar. So anyway, this is Tom at Talon Guitar Works. Be an educated consumer. Don't get fooled. Don't get ripped off. Know the true cost. And we'll catch you next time. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe. This is an unpaid channel. Nobody's sending me anything for free, so you're going to get the real deal review on what it is. So take care.